What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to EP09. Well, I think it's safe to say that I found the biggest guy that will be in the New York Pro. I present to you Joe Seeman. This competitor right here, everyone else will be smaller than this individual on the New York Pro stage. I can almost guarantee it. So look, let me tell you guys about Joe Seeman. Joe currently resides in Ottawa, Ontario. Shout out to my fellow Canadians. Joe is 5'10". He's currently around the high 280-pound range. He last competed in the Toronto Pro, where he took 7th place. And he is an absolutely massive human being. I think his best showing to date was the 2021 Legion Sports Fest, and this gives you an idea of just the kind of potential that this guy has. Standing alone, Joe has to be one of the most massive bodybuilders I've ever seen. The size of the arms and the legs from the front on this guy, and from the side too. His waist is relatively not too bad, I think, as well. He has such a wide upper body and big quad sweep that it gives the illusion of a smaller waist overall, but just the sheer size. If he brings conditioning like he did at the 2021 Legion, or better, and if he's improved from the back, which it looks like he is, I'm really excited to see Joe Seeman on this stage, you guys. This guy is absolutely massive. If you weren't excited for the New York Pro before, you definitely should be now. Now, in 212 news, we have an update from Kerrith Bajjo as he's about 4 weeks out from stepping on the New York Pro stage again. Kerrith took 3rd place in the New York Pro in 2019, and it's safe to say that the progress that he's made since then is pretty incredible. Aside from the size improvements, we're still seeing more and more improvements from conditioning, density. The fullness is still there at 4 weeks out. So Kerrith, as of right now, I think is the favorite to win the 212. I did mention Jang Sung Yap in a previous video of mine, but I think Jang Sung Yap is going to have his hands full, that's for sure. I think Jang might have slightly bigger wheels from the front, but Kerrith looks like he's got more proportion through the arms, a thicker and denser back, bigger chest from the side. Just overall, Kerrith is definitely the heavy favorite to win so far. Of all the updates I've seen of the New York Pro competitors so far in any division, Kerrith Bajjo has the most density and the most hard, grainy muscle of anyone I've seen so far. Man, you guys gotta tune in for the 212 division this year. I think it's going to be one of the most exciting years for the 212 that we've seen to date. So I did find one other athlete planning on competing in the New York Pro in the Open, a Polish bodybuilder named Maruisz Tomczuk, and I apologize if I pronounced that incorrectly. And I wanted to note first that we're going to see Maruisz in a lot of shows in the next couple of months. Maruisz is currently planning on competing in 4 shows: the New York Pro, the Cali Pro, the Puerto Rico Pro, and the Orlando Pro. So that's 4 shows within like 2 months, you guys. And I think that deserves some recognition here for sure. Now, Maruisz has been around the block himself. He did the New York Pro last year in 2022 where he took 10th place, the Toronto Pro where he took 6th, and the Muscle Contest Brazil where he took 10th as well. And I especially like the package that he brought to the New York last year. But I think he's on track to be even better in 4 weeks from now. He's got a great structure, good balance from top to bottom. He's got a great hands clasp, most muscular, and I think with a bit more overall size and some detail from the back, and if he can improve on conditioning overall, I think he's got a shot at cracking that top 5 or top 6 at the New York Pro, which is no easy task to say the least. Alright, we have an update from Charles Griffen on his pec tear. So, in case you guys missed it, it's been about 2 weeks, maybe a little over 2 weeks since Charles suffered from a minor pec tear while incline pressing the 170s, and it looks like Charles is happy with the recovery so far. The swelling looks like it's non-existent, there's no discoloration at this point. I would say that Charles was very, very lucky, because this could have been a hell of a lot worse. Now, Charles recently did a guest posing for the military at the Yokota Air Base in Japan, despite the pec tear, and he actually captioned this post saying that he was considering canceling the guest posing because of the pec tear, but decided in the end that the work the military is doing is bigger than his injury, and everyone was really appreciative that he really showed up, you know? And he did look good at the guest posing. This guy, he's just massive, and he's kept in great shape post-Olympia. So, hats off to Charles on this one. I just hope he stays off the 170s for a while and trains, well, okay, look, I don't want to say lighter because I know he definitely won't, but maybe just consider more volume on a regular basis in your training. That's all. Either way, we'll keep an eye on Charles' progress. Anyway, that's it for me in this video, you guys. Thank you for tuning in to EP09. Be sure to like and subscribe.